Hi YouTube, this is Rose, and I do believe I have a ray of hope for you. Wisconsin Sheriff says he will not enforce stay-at-home orders, cites constitutional rights. Could there possibly be a little light coming through from this dark situation? I want to take this opportunity to notify the Racine County citizens of our position on the enforcement of the Wisconsin Department of Health Services Public Health Emergency Orders. Wisconsin law gives the governor and the Wisconsin DHS the authority to develop emergency measures and enforce rules and orders to protect the public during a health crisis. However, state law does not have the power to supersede and suspend the constitutional rights of the American citizens. Hello? Finally, somebody with a brain. I think I'm going to move to this place. I'm going to this town. Wherever this place is, that's where I want to be. I'm right in the heart of Silicon Valley, and I'm telling you, folks, it is dark here in the sense that deaf, dumb, and blind folks walking around, and I'm sure you come across that as well. I urge the Wisconsin DHS to develop a workable plan that balances the safety of our citizens while at the same time acknowledging the fact that there is a way for business to operate even during the current health situation. I have all confidence in Racine County business owners that they can make the appropriate adjustments in the way they operate during this difficult time to accommodate for the safety of their employees and guests. The overreacting measures, how I agree with that statement, taken by the state government will have dire lifetime consequences. Wow, I can't believe I'm even reading this. For businesses, homeowners, and families, there's somebody with a brain out there. There's someone that can still function. Oh, God bless these folks. I took an oath to uphold the constitutional rights of our citizens, and I cannot, in good faith, participate in this destruction of the Racine County businesses or interfere in the freedoms granted to all of us by our Constitution. Is this the best news you've ever heard, folks, in a really long time? Wisconsin law gives the authority and the responsibility for investigating and enforcing public health violations to the Wisconsin Department of Health Services and local departments. We leave the law enforcement of public health orders to the health department experts. It is important that we stay focused at our obligations and responsibilities to those areas of the law that we are charged with enforcing. We have and will continue to concentrate our resources and efforts at keeping our roads safe and protecting our citizens from criminal activity. Well, that's a wonderful idea, isn't it, folks? If maybe the police officers could just focus on the criminal activity where somebody actually gets hurt or something is destroyed or stolen. Oh my goodness. COVID-19 isn't going to go away anytime soon. I strongly encourage all of us to start thinking of our new normal way of doing business. That makes so much sense. Let's get Racine County back on its feet again and move ahead. I say let's get the United States of America moving and back on their feet again. I understand the seriousness of the current health situation, and I urge all Racine County citizens to continue to be responsible and to follow social distancing, masks, and hygiene recommendations of the CDC and the Wisconsin DHS. Let's continue to look out for our neighbors and those less fortunate around us. Brighter days are ahead. Sheriff Christopher Schmeling. Okay, that guy, if I was still into Christmas, dude would be on my Christmas list. I just don't do Christmas anymore, folks. This week, for Michigan's sheriffs penned a similar letter stating that they would also refrain from fully enforcing the stringent stay-at-home order issued by Governor Gretchen Whitmer, an order that even bars neighbors from visiting each other. See, they're getting out of control, folks. We got to do something now. Let's do something now. Man, if all those people could go out and protest dressed up like vaginas and LGBT folks and all this other, we've been seeing nothing but all these protests on the streets where there's thousands upon thousands. Could you imagine if there were that many people getting together and protesting against what's going on with our civil liberties? Each of us took an oath to uphold and defend the Michigan Constitution as well as the United States Constitution, and to ensure that your God-given rights are not violated, the sheriff wrote. We believe that we are the last line of defense in protecting our civil liberties. Amazing. Amazing. Wonderful, wonderful news. I just had to spit this out and share this with you folks. I'm going to leave the link if you want to read the whole article, but it kind of repeats what this gentleman already put in his note. And my next video will be for your enjoying viewing pleasure. I think we've all had just about enough of this coronavirus, just about enough of this bad news, and I pray that it bless you. It's from a trip to Lake Tahoe that I took before the madness began. Actually, I was already watching the madness unfold in China at the time. It was in February, the first week of February. But it's beautiful footage. I highly recommend that you watch it. I love each and every one of you. This is the best news ever. Let's make this a wave that goes across all of you, the United States. Right, folks? Thank you for your precious time. I surely appreciate it. And man, if you only all knew how much I really, really do love you from the deepest part of my heart. Thank you for your time.